Hello there YouTube and welcome to Minecraft Pixel Arting with Preston. This is a pixel art series hosted by 8-Bit Preston where I'm going to teach you guys how to do certain pixel arts. So, what my plan is, I don't plan to take requests just yet, but maybe in the future if this series does well, we can take requests. But in this episode we're going to be building Squidward Tentacle's head. Now, I would have done his body, but I thought, we're just going to keep it calm for this first episode and we'll just do his head. So, what we're going to need. So you can do this with concrete if you want, but I prefer to do this with wool, as wool is just like, it's the classic pixel arting method and I prefer wool. So what we're going to need is we're going to need some black wool, we're going to need some cyan, some light blue, white and also pink. So you need a bit of space. So I've come to the edge of my world, because I'm going to have a long line of pixel arts. So what we're going to need quite a bit of space. So from this emerald block, which is the very corner of the world, I'm going to back up a little bit and I'll start here. So from this black block of wool you've just placed, you want to go 8 to the left or the right depending on where you're starting. So I'm going to go to the left. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're going to build from the left down to the right, and then we might switch every now and then because I have a weird method of pixeling. So what we want to do is we want to do an up left diagonal and place one on top. Then we want to do an upright, and we're not going to continue from there, we're just going to continue left. So then from this block of 2 we want to go 4 across, 1, 2, 3, 4. From that we want to do a singular up left, do another up left and place 4 on top, 1, 2, 3, 4. From there we want to go an upright, do another upright, place 1 on top, do a up left, and then from that up left we want to do another up left and place 1 on top. From this up left we want to place another up left and place 5 on top, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Want to do an upright and place 2 on top, or I should say 1 on top, sorry. So that makes it 2 blocks in total. From there we want to do an upright, another upright, another upright with 2 going to the left, 1, 2. And then we want to do another up left, and from there we want to go 9 across, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. From that 9 across we want to do another, or I should say not another, but we want to do a bottom left. So instead of going up we're going down, so we'll loop it around now. Place 1 at the bottom of it and we'll place 1 going to the left from the top block. So you should get what looks like an R, like a lowercase r. So from there we're gonna do from the bottom block of the R, if you look on the screen now, I don't know how to describe this, we're gonna do a bottom left, which is just a little bit of facial detail. And then from that one we want to do an up left, and from the up left that we've just placed we want to put 1 to the left, do a bottom left diagonal again, then from that bottom left do a bottom right, and then build 2 across from the bottom right and destroy the middle block. And once we've done that we want to do another bottom left. From that bottom left we want to go 2 down, 2. And from that one we just want to repeat that same process. So do a bottom left and do 2 down, and then do a bottom right with 1 going down instead of 3. Do another bottom right followed by another bottom right with 1 to the left. From there we want to do another bottom left, and from this bottom left we want to go 3 across, 1, 2, 3. From that end block we want to go down by 2, and then from there we will just want to link it up like this. So we've got kind of like a very strange C, but we're going to put 1 down from the end block so it looks like a G, or like the P from the PlayStation logo, but destroy the corner of it. So once we've done that we want to go down to the block that we've just turned into the diagonal, turn it into another bottom right diagonal. Then we want to go down by 3. 1, 2, 3. From there we want to do 3 bottom lefts. So that's 1, 2, and 3. And now as you can see it's all linked up together. So if we take a look at it from now, we can kind of see how it's Squidward's head. But if you don't have like a good imagery of SpongeBob, you won't necessarily know. Anyways, so from this we're going to go to the nose, and we're going to just make this look a little bit more like a nose. So from this diagonal that we placed here from earlier, what we want to do is we want to go across 1 to the right, down 1, and then we need to go up by 3. 1, 2, 3. From there we want to go up left, 1 up, do an upright, and then from that upright we want to do 3 across. 1, 2, 3. And then from the block that was originally the upright, so if you look here on the screen, because I don't know how you describe this, you want to go up by 2. From that you want to go across by 1. I apologize for this. It's on a little notes pad that I've got, and I can't read my writing. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you want to go 6 across. If that, so that should link up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, it's 5 across. So now that we've got the 5 across, we can see how we have Squidward's nose, which looks a little bit like a teardrop, but a very fat one. So from this little column we built here that leads onto the nose, I'm going to build Squidward's mouth. So if we bring this bottom block all the way across to this block here, which goes up towards his head, we want to destroy this one, because, oh actually no wait, put that back and then put 1 on top of it and then destroy it, so it saves a bit of time. So now we've done that, we want to do 2 uprights, 1, 2, and on the second one we want to go up by 1. From that we want to do an up left, and from the up left diagonal we've just did, we want to go left by 3. 1, 2, 3. From that we want to go 1 down, and then 1 to the left. Destroy that block because it gets confusing if you don't, in my opinion. So from there we just want to build across until it meets up, which should be 4 or 5 across. So now that we've done that, we have Squidward's nose and Squidward's mouth. So before we do a little bit of colouring in on this, we're going to finish the rest of the outline. So if we come up to Squidward's beautiful nose, from this block here, as I'm showing on the screen, which I've just placed light blue on top to show that it's this one, we want to go right by 1. So from this one to this one, place 1 on top of it, and then we want to go up by what looks to be 1, 2, 3, 4, by a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then from that we want to go another up right, a little bit neater than I did, and then go right by 2. Sorry, wait, yeah, sorry, that's, oh yeah, it is right, that's my fault. I think I've been saying my lefts and rights wrong this entire time. If I have, I apologise. So from that, we want to go a bottom right, and then we want to do what we've just done to this part. So we want to literally just copy and paste it across, but we want to add an extra block, and we want to go to a bottom right. From that, we want to go down, right 1, and then from this center block, we want to go across by, we just want to go across until it meets, like that. So we should get something which looks a little bit like this. So it reminds me of Mario a little bit, not much, but kind of. So from this little structure that we built earlier, that comes off from the nose, we want to build this part all the way down until it connects, but we want to leave this space blank for colouring in. So now that we've done that, we can start building his unibrow, which isn't going to be too difficult of a task. It should only take a minute. So we want to build 2 on top of this block from here, destroy the first one that we placed, do a up left from that, and then do a bottom left from that one. So we should get kind of like a mini, kind of like a mini triangle in a way, if you can say that. So then we want to build across on this until we reach this part of the eyelids, and then just do a quick bottom right. Nope, I've done that wrong. We want to go across another one and then do a bottom right. So we've got a little bit of a space left. So on top of that, we want to start adding a little bit more detail to his little unibrow. So from this block here, we want to build up and then go across like this. So we have a space free on the bottom line, which leads up to this one, which we can then start building from across. So now that we've done that, we can go across until we meet at the end of his first unibrow. So just as a heads up before the episode finishes, because we are getting kind of close, if I'm going too fast or if I'm explaining this not as well as I think I am, just tell me in the comment section and I'll try and improve for the next episode. So from this first block that we've placed on the topmost unibrow, in a way, we want to go up by 2 and then left 1 and destroy the column of 2. Then from that we want to go across by 2 to the right, but destroy the first block that we placed, so it's only a 1. Go up by 1, so these two should meet, and then from there we want to go across 1, across another 1 with 1 on top, and then we want to go across by 2, place another column of 2, across 1, another column of 2, and then go across by 2, so these should join. And now that we've done that, we have officially finished the outline of Squidward Tentacle's head. So now this is definitely shaping up to be Squidward. So we're going to add the tiniest bit more detail to the eyes, and then we can get colouring in, because these eyes look freaky at the minute. So from this corner block, we want to go left by 1 and then build up until we meet the top. So we've actually got 2 separate eyes. Then from this we want to go to the middle of this row of 3 and build down by 2. And go across to this side and go to the second block of the 4 and build down by 2. So now we officially have his full facial structure. So now we're going to start doing a little bit of colouring in. So from here we're going to build the mouth first, because I think it's easiest. So from this we're going to build up the entire column, so it's 2 rows of black. From there we want to get our pink wool, which we had earlier, and we want to start building on top of this row of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then from this we want to go put 1 there and then go left by 2. From that we want to skip a block, which we're going to fill in with black, put pink on top, and then just fill the rest of this in with black. Lovely. So now that we've done that, we have Squidward's mouth. We're going to fill in the eyes, which I'll do really quickly, which is just white wool. There's no detail to it at all. There's no like grey shadings or anything complicated. It's just simple white wool. Now that we've done that, this part here is weird, because you can have it in 2 ways. You can either fill this row in with cyan, or you can fill it in with light blue. But I'm going to do it with cyan, because I think cyan should go in there and then light blue around the outside. So what I mean by concrete is because the concrete sometimes does look better than wool in certain like instances. But I prefer to use wool because wool is like what I always use to pixel art with, and I just feel a lot more comfortable with wool. It's a weird explanation. So what we're going to do now is we're going to fill in the rest of his face. Oh, not with that. We're going to fill it in with light blue wool. Or you can fill it in with dark blue wool, depends what you'd prefer. Like, that's what I was saying about the cyan wool a little earlier. Instead of filling that in with cyan wool, you could fill it in with a colour very similar to cyan wool in like a different block, and then fill his face in with cyan, which I think would look better slightly, but I'm just going to go off by what I've noted, and I'm just going to build this in with light blue. Why did these eyes look a little bit dark from where I am? I think I might need to wear my glasses. But so we're just going to fill the rest of his head in with light blue, which shouldn't take too long if you're very speedy at building. You can use swiftness potions to obviously enhance your building speed, which it now does that on console, but I don't like doing that because the movement can sometimes screw me up and it'll just take longer overall. So honestly, this isn't the hardest pixel art to build in the world. There is definitely like pixel arts out there that are way more impressive than what I'm going to be showing you in the series, because I'm not going to be building stuff that actually make it look like a full-on picture of, let's say, a celebrity's face, because that is just that's far beyond me. So I'll try and push one of these episodes out like once every not 2 days, but like once every like 3 to 4 days. So but if it's obviously a well-received series, we'll do it a lot more often than what I'm doing it as. So just bear that in mind. So if you want to see more Minecraft pixel arts more often, then you should be getting them. Just, you know, be sure to let me know in the comments, leave a like on the video, and also subscribe, turn on notifications, and let me know if you've done that in the comment section below. And also in the comments, I would like to see some feedback on the series, as I don't know if I'm going too fast in explanation or if I'm not explaining it good enough. So if I'm not, then just tell me, and then I'll be sure to improve the series. So now that I've filled in the entire of Squidward, this is our finished product. So our finished product is definitely very swexy. So from here oh wow, they've changed this a bit. So I'm going to turn off the hood, and I'm going to turn off the hand, if I can actually find it, because I've not seen this register. There we go. So we're gonna just get rid of all of these, and we're going to admire our work. So this is our Squidward head. So this is definitely a very easy pixel art to start with, and it's definitely a good one to start the pixel arting series on the channel, I personally think. So if you guys did enjoy this video, please be sure to give it a like, and let me know if you want to see these episodes pushed out more often. I think I'm going to release 2 today, just to start off the series a bit better. And also, if after this, about episode 20 in the series, I think I'm going to start taking requests. Just make sure it's appropriate for YouTube and also appropriate for my channel. Even I know my channel's got swearing, but I'm going to make this series kid friendly, as more children are interested in Minecraft than they are Call of Duty. Some are interested in Overwatch and Crash Bandicoot and so on, but more children play Minecraft than adults do at this rate. So I'm going to make it very kid friendly, and also just make it enjoyable for you guys to watch and build along with me. So thank you for watching. Please be sure to give some feedback in the comments, as it will always help out on future episodes. So once again, thank you for watching, and peace.